Are you following the Rugby Championship? Stick around, I'll share my insights as the Wallabies take on the All Blacks in Sydney. Hey everyone, it's Coach H here. You've found Inspired by Union, a channel where I discuss Southern Hemisphere rugby. Let's dive right in. Well, two teams that haven't got off to the greatest start in the Rugby Championship in terms of wins and losses, they face each other at Accor Stadium in Sydney tomorrow. The Wallabies. Joe Schmidt, he's made some key changes after the disaster in Santa Fe. He's shored up his 9 and 10 combination, brought in a veteran and reinstated Bledisloe. Let's start in the front row with Bell, Fassler and Tupou. Perhaps the Wallabies have the edge in terms of their ball running props in this department to start the game. Frost and Williams, they again team up in the second row with the Brumbies man, expect him to be the target at line-out time. McWright, he's back in the starting lineup. That means no room for Tassano in the 23-man squad. Valentini, the power forward, he packs down at number 6, whilst the skipper, Harry Wilson, once again from number 8 at the boot of the scrum. Key change in the 9 jersey, Jake Gordon, he's discarded after the Santa Fe debacle, and Nick White, the veteran, he comes in. He joins his former Brumbies teammate in Bledisloe. A powerful midfield in terms of Paisami and Educator. On the wings, you've got the finishing with Callaway and the power game of Cotombeti, whilst Wright, he returns to the custodian role. For me, it's a quality starting 15 that the Wallabies roll out in this one. We look at the bench. BPA, Painga Amosa, he's brought back in from France straight away for international duties. Slipper, he'll celebrate as the most capped Wallaby after this one, and he's joined by veteran Ala Alator. Lukan Salakaialoto, he'll be a welcome addition in terms of closing this one out. Lungi Gleeson, he's the sole loose forward reserve. It's the Queensland inside pairing of McDermott and Liner that will come off the bench. Dylan Peach, he'll cover from 12 to 15. So my thoughts on this Wallabies squad, I think they've got the balance right in terms of the starting 15. I'm just not sure that they're going to have the firepower from the bench to go against the All Blacks. All Blacks, after 2 losses on the continent, the All Blacks will be focusing on finishing this game out and dominating the last 20-minute stanza. De Groot returns from a neck injury and joins Taylor and Lomax. Whilst in the second row, Tupou Vai, probably the most improved forward across this season thus far, he joins the skipper, Scott Barrett. The All Blacks again return to the back row that worked so well in the early stages of the second test in Cape Town. Satiti on the blind side, Adi Savea at 8, and former skipper Sam Cane at 7. Cortez Ratima, he now has a handle on the number 9 jersey, and he joins his Chiefs teammate in Damian McKenzie. Barrett and Ioane, they're again tasked with getting the job done this week in midfield, whilst Will Jordan, he returns to the right flank. Power winger Caleb Clark takes his spot on the left, and Bowden Barrett, the veteran's inserted in the custodian's role at 15. Asafo Almore, he'll provide hooking relief from the bench, whilst Tamaiti Williams, so impressive in South Africa, he returns to the bench. And Tossie, the big man, 2 absolutely huge props for the All Blacks to work with in the last 30 to 20 minutes. Sam Darry, unused in Cape Town, he takes his spot on the bench, whilst Luke Jacobson, the veteran, he closes out the forwards. Experienced campaigners in the backs reserves in terms of TJ Perenara, Anton Leonard-Brown and Sevu Reece. The All Blacks, they enjoyed some nice periods with the ball in hand in South Africa. I think if this game does open up, they will have a little too much firepower for the Wallabies to handle. The longer this game goes, I expect the All Blacks to really find their mojo and get into their attacking groove. For me, it's the All Blacks by 10. So who are you guys backing? Am I right with my prediction? Let's wait and see. Enjoy the game come Saturday. I'm Coach H. You've been watching inspired by union.